And we're going to the content time for another edition of Hobby Toku Anime Sport. Hobby Sport Toku Anime. So today let's talk about, not about Beyblade Bird retrospective, because I'm kind of late on that, and talk about a certain show that I love. Franchise that I love. Also by Takara and Hasbro teaming up. But the originators of that, yes, Transformers. And we're doing a Toku element because there is a Transformer-like Toku series, Super God Master Force, which is basically Japanese 1988 Transformers line, but we will mostly talk about the second part of the Japanese only anime trilogy. This being the second part, first being Headmasters and last one being Victory/Zone. But really we're gonna talk about Super God Master Force. Yes, that's the title. That sounds weird, but it is the title, just to know. And let's begin with talking about all the gimmicks of Transformers Super God Master Force. Okay, good, let's begin. Starting off with the Pretenders. Pretenders in America are basically Transformers who disguise as humans with very bulky shells. However, in Japan, they are basically shrunken down to human size with their Pretender shells. And they have super formed with the shells, then they can transform into their actual Transformer self. But in America, they were mostly split into two different parts, the shell and the actual robot. But in America, it's just one thing. In Japan. Got that? Good. Next up is the Headmaster Juniors, sequels to the Headmasters, now with Armored Cell. This is the first of many characters in Super God Master Force to be human characters who are protecting Transformers with a thing called Transtectors. A thing that you saw in the previous series, basically when it comes to freaking the Headmaster using Transtector armor, but now it's the opposite of that, where instead of being Transformer focused, it's just actual humans. Got that? Good. Next up is the God Masters. Yes, the God Masters, baby. Or the Power Master Transformers. They got the power to surprise. Yes, Power Masters, which are basically Transformers equivalent of keys/batteries that you place on the vehicle to transform it into robot mode. And the return of Optimus Prime in America. Yes, in America, Optimus Prime's death was not really important, but this series is a character named Jinrai, which has nothing to do with Optimus Prime, because he died in the previous season from, sacrificing himself again, but this time for good, because this is Japan after all. We like characters sticking all the way through, even if Japan likes to replace characters for good reasons, even if kids are gonna go stupid shit when it comes to Americans. Because America's stupid, right? America! F yeah. Sorry, that was a joke. Okay, now let's get off to some of the other things, like the double target masters, which are basically target masters now that have two guns, and they can combine their guns for a super gun. Their main guns, which is kind of a niche thing in the series, not really focused. And now let's talk about some of the more one-off characters that are great. Starting off with Overlord, being a Power Master with the ability to basically be two different characters, Giga and Mega. Basically, one forms a tank and the other forms a jet. They can combine to transform into, Overlord. And basically, this is like the main villain of the second half, and being the main villain for Ginrai, rival villain. So yeah, that's good. Also, Metal Hawk being a pretender that's only in Japan because he's made out of die-cast metal. Yes, that's why he's called Metal Hawk, because die-cast metal wasn't a thing in Transformers for year 3 onward, and this is the return of it as a one-off thing. If that makes any sense, for Metal Hawk being Pretender leader and the only new original Pretender. Next up is Twin Cass. I don't remember his Japanese name. It's Double Dealer in English, and I think Twin Cass. Let's just call him Double Dealer. Basically, this Transformer is Autobot and Decepticon Power Master can switch freely, and the user starts as a Decepticon, then becomes an Autobot as time progresses. His Decepticon mode, base mode, is like a jet, some vehicle like a tank, a giant missile tank thing, converts into bird for his Decepticon form, then an actual robot for his Autobot form, being a double spy member of a character. Got that? Good. Next up is basically the Seacons. Seacons show up in the first episode, like one Seacon, but the rest of the Seacons show up ambiguously in every few episodes until towards the end of the series, where we see all the six main ones forming. And Seacons are basically the final Scramble City Combiner in Transformers. Basically, their gimmick big difference is, instead of having 5 members, one for each limb in the main body, the 6th member is a Target Master. Yes, an actual Target Master that was a limb. Now they can convert into a gun as well. That's why is there one more. Got that? Good. Next up is the Six Changer character, which I don't remember his name, but he's basically the son of Six Shot, which I'm going to call him. He's basically an Autobot for the series, and he's kind of good. Then later in Victory, there's an Autobot version of Six Shot turning good, but that's not until Victory, so let's not talk about that. And that's really about it for all the Transformers stuff, for the stuff when it comes to Japanese stuff for Transformers, Super Guy, Master Force. If you want to hear any more of the Transformers series at Gimmicks Explained, go look it up, and this will be the first video of Gimmicks Explained sub-segment. Yeah, I'm going to turn this into a segment because I have done this with other stuff. So, yeah, I feel like Gimmicks Explained might be a good name. Got that? Hope you like it. This is the comment saying bye-bye, and next time we will do a Beyblade retrospective continuation. I hope. Only time will tell. This is the comment saying bye-bye for now.